story.
Yeah. So what do you sell here?
I sell insects, butterflies, spiders, beetles, and they're framed and in domes.
Let's walk around and show me.
Okay. All right. These are my moths, and these are some of my most popular pieces that sell. And then I do dragonflies, and then I have morpho butterflies, and then I have more artistic pieces like these that have more of a symbolism to them. And then I also do lanterns, so those light up and really and change colors and really accentuate the butterflies. These are my domes, so I love to make the landscapes because I love to capture all the colors and all the accents that are in the insects and highlight those, as they are absolutely amazing and beautiful creatures. Some people do love more of the museum style where it just isolates the specimen. And so I do that as well to accommodate both. And then I have the beetles down here, which are extremely beautiful and amazing if you really look at the details on them. And that's why I put them in the dome, is because both sides of that insect is beautiful. I'll just give this an example. And so I don't like to cover the insect if it's beautiful on both sides. I also work with skulls, and that is a fox skull. And I just try to create a story between life and death when I do use the skulls. This is one of my most favorite pieces, and it's timeless, and that is a depiction of the rabbit and how he's always in a hurry in Wonderland. And then this is my apothecary section. So I have moths and bats and spiders and all kinds of fun, cool stuff. I have a murder moth. If you look at the framed spiders, those are real spider webs that I capture. So that's not a copy of something or a drawing. That's an actual spider web. Scorpions, they are my favorite insect out of all of the insects. They're armored everywhere, and they're just amazing. How strong and fierce they are, but yet docile at the same time. And then I've got more spiders. These are all huntsmen's. I've got the tarantula over there, the Java. He's the most aggressive tarantula in the world. And then I have cicadas. And then just more butterflies. And praying mantis at the bottom. And I got into insects about 2.5 years ago. Because it's something I've always wanted to do all my life, but it is definitely an expensive art.
So, can you tell me the process on how you make them? How do you get the insect, and how do you transition it to put them in that vessel?
Oh, yes.
Explain the process.
So I source all my insects from all around the world. Most of my insects come from farms where they're for educational reasons, so that the people in those parts of the world don't cut down the rainforest and the natural habitat. To farm to make money, they raise insects instead for educational reasons, and then I purchase those insects. Then the process is, depending on the insect, you have to rehydrate them, and then you have to pin them, and then let them dry.
How long does it take from the time you get the insect to making something like this?
It probably takes, I would say, probably a little over an hour, because I have to rehydrate the butterfly, which takes several hours, and then I have to pin it, and then I have to let it dry. But if you just look at the overall time, I would say like about an hour and a half to hour and 45 minutes.
That's not bad. And what's the goal for the business? What's your dream?
The goal for the business is to to educate people on insects, because they're absolutely amazing creatures. Even the creepy ones have their wonderful, amazing things, and so I would love to educate people on them, make them not afraid of insects, and find them fascinating, because we wouldn't be able to be here without insects. And so I like to, that's my thing, is to educate people and have them see the beauty and share that, and hopefully they want to take it home and have it in their home to enjoy and share with others.
It seemed like you have more than insect. You have jewelry as well, is that correct?
I do. My jewelry is, I use natural stone, and then I also use butterfly wings and beetle elytra. So these are all butterfly wings encased in resin. And these are also encased in resin, these here. And these are bracelets encased in resin. And some fun necklaces that puts a little more personality. And then I also have just plain old light butterfly wings, which are very popular.
And you make all of those stuff by yourself? It's a lot.
And then I've got my beaded work, which is all over here.
Good
luck.
Yep, that I do.
And you have a website, right?
I do.
What is your website?
It is LiekoLovesBugs.com.
Where is, you have something I can, you don't have anything I can see it?
Oh. I did not get these out.
You're good. Any last word of advice for someone that want to come to a farmer market to sell the items?
Make sure you give yourself plenty of time, plan ahead, make sure that you have how you want to position everything and have a system down. I usually do a mock run at my house in the garage, just to make sure that I know how I want everything placed, how long something is or is not going to take, and that will help considerably. Also, I would load all your stuff in your vehicle if you're able to. Before you come, so you're fresh when you get to the market to set up your tent and all that. Bring a seat and bring plenty of snacks and water.
Thank you.
And a great attitude.